This video is about EA008-CMU alarm system, also known as fall prevention and anti-wandering solutions for elderly. This system consists of various sensors that can be linked to the main alarm system. So as you can see, there are various sensors lying down here. So I'll just walk you through the system. This is the main alarm or the main monitoring system, also known as the display unit, which is supposed to be kept at the reception. This thing can run both on batteries and direct power supply. Currently we are making it run on batteries, but if you want, you can also use a direct power supply like this and make it run. So just plug the wire here and just make the alarm run. Now I'll walk you through the sensors one by one. This is the chair pad, this is the bed pad, this is the emergency call button. This is for elderly who needs help, or in an emergency they can just press this button and call for help. This is the motion sensor. This is the pager. This is supposed to be carried by the nurses walking around in the wards. The pager can also be used to stop the alarm wirelessly whenever the alarm is triggered by any of the sensors. This is the reset button, serves the same purpose of stopping the alarm whenever it is triggered. And this is the floor mat. This floor mat is usually placed besides the bed, so whenever the person on the bed tries to get out of the bed, and as soon as he steps out of the bed on the floor, it triggers an alarm. So I'll show you how the sensors work one by one. So first we'll show you the emergency call button, how it works. So the emergency call button triggers an alarm as soon as you press the button. So when you press the button, it will trigger an alarm here. So as you can see, it triggered an alarm here. So this number will also be reflected on the pager, which is carried by the nurses walking around. So as you can see, number 3. So you can stop the alarm by pressing the reset button. So just press and hold the reset button to stop the alarm. So as you can see, the alarm has been stopped like this. Now let's move to the second sensor, that is the chair pad. Chair pad is pressed on the chair or a wheelchair. So when the person sitting on the wheelchair tries to get out of the wheelchair, it will trigger an alarm. So my colleague will demonstrate how it works. So as soon as the patient or the person gets out of the chair, it will trigger an alarm here. So as you can see, number 1 here. So you just stop the alarm here. So now let's move to another sensor, that is the bed pad. Bed pad is usually placed on the bed at waist level or the shoulder level. My colleague will demonstrate how it works. So when the person is lying down on the bed, as soon as he tries to get out of the bed, it will trigger an alarm here. As you can see, it triggers an alarm here. So it triggers an alarm both on the alarm system and on the pager also. So as you can see, number 2 on both the systems. So just stop the alarm by pressing the reset button. Now let's move to another sensor, that is the floor mat. Floor mat triggers an alarm as soon as the person tries to get out of the bed and steps on the floor. So as soon as I step on the floor mat, it will trigger an alarm here. So as you can see, it triggered an alarm here. The floor mat is full of sensors, so each and every corner of the floor mat has a sensor. So no matter where the person keeps or steps on the floor mat, it will trigger an alarm like this. So you stop the alarm using the reset button. Yeah. Now let's move to the last sensor, that is the motion sensor. To to make the motion sensor work, you just turn on the motion sensor. So you turn on the motion sensor, and as soon as you move in front of the device, it will trigger a light here, and it will trigger an alarm on the main system here, like this. So as you can see, the light, and then it will trigger an alarm here. So just stop the alarm. So as soon as you move in front of the motion sensor, it will trigger an alarm like this.
Number select.
Okay.